Hello and welcome to Puzzle Master. This is the Puzzle Guy, and in this video I will show you how to solve the insider puzzle. This puzzle was designed by Alexander Majoric from Slovakia and built by Pelikan in Czech Republic with absolutely fantastic quality. The insider puzzle was made using two different types of wood, Zebrano and Jatoba. The difficulty level of this puzzle is 8 out of 10 on a Puzzle Master's difficulty scale that runs from 5 to 10. And the goal of the puzzle is to remove the parts from the frame and then put them back inside the frame. The insider puzzle has 4 parts, 3 pieces and a frame, and it comes already assembled and solved. So you have to remove the parts first and then assemble everything back inside the frame. But as a puzzle designer recommends, and when I solved this puzzle first time I had no idea what to expect. I found that it is not so difficult to take apart, but it is extremely difficult and extremely fun to assemble it again. Just because of one little detail. You can't remove all 3 parts from the frame. You can remove only 2 out of 3. That leaves one of the pieces inside no matter what, and you can't remove it. And when you solve puzzles of such type, what I usually do, I try to assemble the parts outside the frame, then figure out the ways how I can remove them, and then I put everything back inside. But when you have only 2 out of 3 parts in your hands, it is much more difficult to imagine what is going on and how you have to put parts inside the frame. So I highly recommend you to give this puzzle to someone else to take it apart and then try to assemble it by yourself, since it will be much more fun and much more interesting challenge, since, as I mentioned, the disassembling isn't that hard and you will spoil the solution for yourself. If you like the insider puzzle and you want to buy it, go to puzzlemaster.ca, and if you want to see the solution of this puzzle, keep watching the video. And now I will show you how to solve the puzzle. So first of all, there is one side where you can just remove the parts like so. Yeah, I have to remember what I have to do, but as I mentioned, the disassembling isn't that hard and you can do it quite easily. So yeah, you move all the parts to the one side so that one of the pieces sticks out. Then you hold it till the puzzle to the other side. One of the pieces will move to the left. The next step will be to move this top piece one step this direction, and you will find that now you can move this piece to the right. Then the piece that is inside can go one step down, and then this piece can go one step down as well. Now you grab this piece in the middle, the one that you can't remove from the box, move it up, move this piece one step to the left, like so, and then you can remove the first piece, this one, and then you can figure out the way how to remove the second piece from the frame. It won't come out from this opening as I remember, but you can now move it back inside, up, and I guess you can remove it through the opening on the right side. Let's see how to do that. Oh, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I have to remove it the other way. But that is not too difficult to find. Yeah, you have to grab the third piece, put it out like so, and then you have plenty of space to remove the third piece from the frame. And as I mentioned at the first part of the video, you can remove only 2 out of 3 parts. The third one always stays inside, no matter what. You can try to remove it through other openings, but you won't be able to do so. You can just remove it so much, but that's it. And now when you have to assemble everything back inside, you have only 2 parts. The third one is inside the frame, and it is quite complicated part. It is like a 2x2x2 cube, but it doesn't have 2 voxels, one in one corner and the other in the opposite corner. So it is quite a difficult piece, and then you have to imagine how it will go with the rest of the parts. And it will be a challenge to assemble the parts outside the frame without seeing the last piece. But since I'm making the solution video, I will show you how to solve it. First of all, grab the third piece that is inside, move it up, then grab this piece, put it through this opening inside and all the way here. Now the third piece that is in the middle, and go one step down and then move it on top of this part, like so. We will have some space to fit the last piece inside, and then one step down. The next step will be to move this piece to the right. Now the third piece will drop down. The next step will be to move this piece up, and when you tilt the frame this way, the third piece will move this direction, and that's when you can move this piece inside a little bit. Then you can move this piece back inside the frame, and then move this one inside the frame as well, and the puzzle is solved. As you can see, without the solution, it will be quite a challenge to figure out which piece goes where. Even though you have plenty of openings, you have just two parts, but still it will be quite a challenge to figure out the solution of this puzzle. If you like the insider puzzle and you want to try some other amazing puzzles designed by Alexander Majoric, go to puzzlemaster.ca. See you next time.